Hey everyone, so I want to tell you a story about a guitar, and it's kind of the guitar that led to the eventual creation of this channel. It's the one that got me back into building, rescuing, restoring guitars, and that's because in 2011, my daughter had just been born and we were broke. My ex-wife and I, we were absolutely broke. And I'd sold pretty much every guitar because I was still dealing with my injury and I wasn't really playing. And I was kind of missing it, and friends were telling me to try again. And one day, I was looking on Craigslist, and it said, BC Rich guitar, $30 trashed. And I said, well, $30, I don't have $30. And talked to my wife at the time, and she says, well, what if he'd take 20? I didn't think he would. I reach out to the guy, and he says, if you come right now, I'll do $20. It's in really terrible condition. Turns out it was some teenage kid. He'd found it in his apartments by a trash can, and some people had moved out and just left it there. I actually even ran the serial number to make sure it wasn't stolen later on, but I gave him the $20 that we had to really stretch for, and yeah, I brought it home. But again, it was stripped with no parts, nothing, just beat up and rough. But it was this BC Rich Avenge. And these are cool. These were only built for about 4 years. They were in the Class Act series. And this one's a 2006. So again, I didn't have any money, and friends kind of came out of the woodwork. Hey, you got a guitar body? Let's get some parts together. So one friend said, I got a bridge that came off of my Dean. It'll probably fit. And it did. Next friend says, well, I can give you strings, but you need tuners. So I went to the local guitar shop I hung out at, and the guy says, well, I got some pull-off BC Rich tuners. I'll sell them to you for $2 each. I did that. I still needed a pickup. Another friend says, I've got an EMG 85. I bet you it was screaming there. And he would not let me make him an offer on it. He just put it in. And I started playing this, and I've had it ever since that day. And it's been part of my collection, and it inspired me to start building and DIYing through the experience of rebuilding this one from parts. And that's why we're here. And today I actually took it down and I cleaned it up. I conditioned the fretboard, polished the frets, put new strings on it, set her all back up, left her as ugly but now cleaner, and put a new battery in her, and now we're going to do some videos on her. Thanks for watching.
How the world was so well.
So we're back. We did the cleanup, setup, everything else on this guitar. This, like I said, pretty much the guitar that started this whole thing that became Frankentone eventually. But just tuned her up. Let's just see how she sounds. She's got a new battery in her. She's got the MG85. These guitars, truthfully, for me, out of the mid-2000s BC Riches, these are the ones that play best. This Avenge is perfect. It's a bit of a one-trick pony since she only has one volume control. Very minimalist, and adding DMG kind of is weird with that, but it works. Yeah, she's fun, man. She's it's cool. It's classic. It's a great shape. It's a beast, but smaller. But the neck on these are just great. These set somewhere below the NJ and the USA's, but slightly above like the Platinum, but right in that same range. And they retailed, you know, they were a few $100. They were for a good bit more now because they were only made for 4 years. But I absolutely love this guitar. I loved it back then when I built it. I love it now. Yeah, it just makes you want to play on it and just random whatever. But yeah, the action's perfect on this one now. Not bad for a guitar built from spare parts. Like I said in the last video, I had no money back when I built this guitar. It was bare bones. It was stripped. These are pieces that friends had laying around. They donated to this project. And it's a guitar that got me back to playing and got me back into restoring, and it led to hundreds of restorations as a hobby for me that now has led to this channel. So, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. BC Rich Avenge, 2006 model. They're 2004 to 2007. You can find them still, and I'll grab them up now because they are rising in price. Thanks for watching.